What if I told you that right in your own kitchen, you might be consuming a silent killer every single day, thinking it is harmless? Something that, drop by drop, day after day, is slowly harming two of the hardest working organs in your body, your kidneys. I am Dr. D. Miller, and for nearly 14 years, I have helped patients understand how these silent threats quietly destroy kidney health, often before anyone notices. Today, I want to speak directly to you in plain language, as if we were sitting together in the same room. I will show you the hidden dangers you face every day, and more importantly, how you can protect yourself before it is too late. This is about giving you power through knowledge, because knowledge can literally save your life. Your kidneys are true unsung heroes. Picture the most advanced water purification system in the world, working 24/7 without rest, tirelessly cleaning every drop of water. That is exactly what your kidneys do. They filter your blood, remove toxins, regulate your blood pressure, produce red blood cells to prevent anemia, and maintain strong bones. Yet, unlike a car engine that may signal trouble with a warning light, kidneys are silent. Damage accumulates gradually, often over decades before symptoms appear. Swollen ankles, fatigue that does not go away, cramps. These signs come too late. By then, the damage can be severe, even irreversible. Many adults come to me shocked, facing dialysis or worrying about kidney transplants, asking, "How did I not realize sooner?" And the answer is simple. No one warned them about the everyday poisons quietly sabotaging their health. That is why I am here. My goal is to equip you with practical, clear information so you can act now, before it is too late. Today, we will discuss 4 major threats to kidney health. I have ranked them from number 4 to number 1, the worst of all. But before we start, it is crucial to understand why our kidneys become more vulnerable as we age. Just like our eyesight declines or our hair turns gray, kidney function naturally decreases over time. The filtration capacity of the kidneys, known as the glomerular filtration rate, declines gradually with each passing decade. Imagine an old car engine. It still runs, but it no longer has the power and efficiency it had when new. Now imagine putting poor quality fuel into that old engine and forcing it to climb hills every day. Eventually, it will break down sooner than expected. That is exactly what many of us do to our kidneys without realizing it. For 50, 60, or 70 years, we expose them to habits and substances that seemed harmless in youth, yet leave tiny scars. Over time, these scars accumulate, leading to kidney failure. Add to this the reality that age increases the likelihood of high blood pressure and type 2 diabetes. These two conditions are the main culprits behind chronic kidney disease worldwide. They are relentless, hammering away at delicate kidney structures. Anything that contributes to diabetes or hypertension is a direct attack on your kidney health. Today, I will give these silent attackers names, show you their faces, and reveal practical ways to protect yourself. We will explore what I consider the 4 most dangerous kidney-damaging threats, starting from number 4, the surprisingly common dangers you may not even think about, to number 1, the undisputed champion of silent destruction. By the end of this segment, you will not only understand how these threats work, but also gain actionable steps to shield your kidneys. Knowledge is the first step to taking back control. Every decision you make about your diet, activity level, and daily habits matters. Your kidneys are working tirelessly for you. Now it is your turn to return the favor. Let's start with poison number 4, a sedentary lifestyle. This one might surprise you because it is not something you eat or drink. It is something you fail to do, move. Hours spent sitting, at your desk, on the couch, or glued to a screen slowly poison your kidneys without you realizing it. Why is sitting so harmful? Picture your bloodstream as a powerful river, flowing steadily, carrying nutrients and oxygen to every corner of your body. Your kidneys rely on this strong current to filter your blood properly. When you remain inactive for hours, the blood flow slows down, becoming stagnant like a puddle where mud and debris settle. This sluggish circulation is the perfect gateway for obesity, high blood pressure, and type 2 diabetes, all enemies of your kidneys. Inactivity also impairs your body's ability to process sugar, leading to insulin resistance and eventually diabetes. Extra weight from inactivity forces your heart to work harder, raising blood pressure and putting more strain on your kidneys. Each pound gained is like adding an extra load on that river, making it harder for the kidneys to do their job. The solution is simple and completely achievable. You don't have to run a marathon or join a gym tomorrow. Start small, break up long periods of sitting, set a phone alarm to stand up every hour. Walk around the house, grab a glass of water, stretch your arms and legs, These tiny actions reactivate circulation and set the stage for healthier kidneys. The next step is to incorporate daily walking. Begin with 10 minutes around the block, gradually increasing to 15, then 20 as your endurance builds. Remember, consistency is more important than intensity. Even short walks create a wave of clean, flowing blood, refreshing your kidneys and improving overall health. If you have mobility limitations, don't worry. Chair exercises work wonders. Lift your legs, rotate your ankles, move your arms, stretch gently. Each movement, no matter how small, keeps your blood moving and your kidneys supplied with the oxygen and nutrients they need. Think back to the river analogy. Every step you take is like stirring the water in a stagnant pond, turning it into a flowing, clean river. Your kidneys thrive on movement, and your body rewards you with better circulation, lower blood pressure, and improved metabolism. Even minor changes create significant impact over time. Stand, stretch, walk, and repeat. Make movement a daily habit, not a chore. Encourage small bursts of activity throughout your day. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Walk during phone calls. Every effort counts, every step matters. By committing to these small, consistent actions, you send a powerful message to your body. Your kidneys are worth protecting. You give them the energy, blood flow, and circulation they need to continue performing their critical roles. Over weeks and months, these small habits accumulate, building a strong foundation for kidney health, just like adding brick by brick to a wall of protection. Remember, any movement is better than none. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Just get started today. Stand, stretch, walk. Your kidneys and your body will thank you. A sedentary lifestyle may be silent, but your response doesn't have to be. Take control, move, and protect your health. Now let's talk about poison number 3, painkillers, specifically nonsteroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, or NSAIDs. These include familiar names like ibuprofen, naproxen, or diclofenac. They are staples in almost every household medicine cabinet, used for headaches, back pain, or arthritis. Many people assume that because they are over-the-counter, they must be safe. But nothing could be further from the truth. Frequent or high-dose use of NSAIDs can silently damage your kidneys, especially as you age. Here's how it works. Your kidneys rely on tiny arteries to deliver blood, nutrients, and oxygen to millions of delicate filters. Substances called prostaglandins help keep these arteries open and functioning properly. NSAIDs block prostaglandins to relieve pain in your body, but they do not discriminate. They also block the prostaglandins that protect your kidneys. Imagine turning off the flow of a garden hose that waters a plant every day. The plant begins to wither slowly. That is exactly what happens inside your kidneys. Each time you take NSAIDs, you temporarily reduce blood flow to these vital organs. Over time, repeated use scars the filters, reducing their efficiency. The damage is gradual, silent, and often unnoticeable until it is too late. So, how do you protect yourself? First and foremost, never self-medicate with NSAIDs on a chronic basis. Pain is your body's alarm, not the enemy. Ignoring it with pills is like covering up smoke from a fire without putting out the flames. If pain persists beyond a few days, it is crucial to see a doctor and identify the cause rather than masking it. Second, be completely transparent with your healthcare provider. Tell them everything you take: prescription medications, over-the-counter pills, vitamins, and herbal supplements. Many cold and sleep remedies hide NSAIDs under different names, and your kidneys feel the cumulative effect. Third, explore safer alternatives whenever possible. Acetaminophen is often gentler on the kidneys when used correctly. Physical therapy, gentle stretching, heat or cold treatments, and exercise can also reduce chronic pain without stressing your kidneys. Even small steps, like targeted exercises for arthritis or back discomfort, make a big difference over time. It's important to understand that using NSAIDs occasionally is not inherently dangerous. Occasional use for short-term pain is generally safe. The real danger comes from daily or high-dose use without medical supervision. It is literally a game of Russian roulette with your kidneys. Over weeks, months, and years, that silent damage adds up, leaving you vulnerable to chronic kidney disease. The takeaway is simple: respect your body, respect your pain, and respect the medication. Use painkillers as tools, not as a crutch to ignore underlying issues. Listen to your body, make informed decisions, and seek guidance from professionals. This is the best defense against the hidden dangers lurking in your medicine cabinet. NSAIDs may be common, convenient, and seem harmless, but when used improperly, they quietly undermine your kidney health. By being cautious, proactive, and mindful, you can continue to manage pain while protecting the kidneys that work tirelessly for you every second. Remember, this is about prevention and awareness. The more you know about the hidden dangers around you, the better equipped you are to take control of your health. One simple change, reducing chronic NSAID use, seeking alternative treatments, and staying informed, can preserve kidney function and prevent years of unnecessary suffering. Now let's move on to poison number 2, hidden salt. Sodium is one of the most underestimated threats to your kidneys, yet it is present in almost every kitchen and countless packaged foods. Many people think, I barely use the salt shaker. But the real problem isn't the salt you sprinkle. It's the hidden sodium lurking in processed foods. Bread, cheese, canned soups, frozen meals, sauces, and nearly everything in a package contains sodium, often in amounts far higher than you realize. Studies estimate that over 75% of our daily sodium intake comes from these hidden sources, not from the shaker on your table. Excess sodium forces your body to retain water, which increases blood volume and elevates blood pressure. Think of your kidneys as a delicate network of fine silk filters. High blood pressure pushes water through those filters like a high-pressure hose trying to clean silk. The constant force frays and scars them, gradually reducing their ability to work effectively. Over time, hypertension becomes a silent destroyer of kidney health, causing damage that often goes unnoticed until serious complications arise. The good news is that there are effective, practical strategies to protect yourself. First, become a label detective. Read every package. Check for sodium content, even in foods that do not taste salty, like cereals, cookies, or frozen meals. Awareness is your first line of defense. Second, cook more at home. This gives you full control over the ingredients and allows you to season food intelligently, reducing reliance on hidden sodium. Third, embrace herbs, spices, and natural flavorings. Garlic, onion, pepper, oregano, rosemary, turmeric, cumin, paprika, lemon, and vinegar are just a few examples that can elevate flavor without overloading sodium. Over time, your taste buds will adjust, and you'll begin to appreciate the natural flavors of food without needing excessive salt. Another simple yet effective trick: if you use canned vegetables, rinse them under running water before cooking. This can remove a significant portion of added sodium, lowering the load on your kidneys. By making these small, consistent changes, you gradually reduce the stress on your kidneys, giving them a fighting chance to continue functioning optimally. Reducing hidden sodium is not about bland food, it is about eating intelligently. Every meal prepared with awareness and care protects your kidneys, reduces blood pressure spikes, and supports long-term health. Think of it as clearing debris from a river. Each step you take removes obstacles, allowing clean water to flow freely, nourishing every part of your body, especially your kidneys. Remember, prevention is always better than treatment. Chronic high sodium intake contributes to hypertension, kidney damage, and an increased risk of heart disease. By taking control now, reading labels, cooking fresh meals, using natural seasonings, and rinsing canned foods, you actively defend your kidneys against a silent, persistent threat. Every small step matters. A home-cooked dinner with minimal sodium, a careful look at a food label, or substituting herbs for salt is a wave of clean water for your kidneys. Over time, these choices build a protective shield that preserves kidney function, stabilizes blood pressure, and improves overall health. Hidden salt is sneaky, pervasive, and often invisible, but it is entirely within your power to manage. Awareness, action, and consistency are your tools. By controlling sodium intake and making smart dietary decisions, you give your kidneys the care they deserve, preventing long-term damage and keeping your body functioning at its best. Finally, we reach poison number 1, sugar and refined flour. This is the most dangerous, the most pervasive, and the most destructive of all the kidney threats. It hides in celebrations and rewards in treats we associate with pleasure, comfort, and love. Yet behind the sweet taste lies a silent attack on your body, and especially your kidneys. Excess sugar and refined flour are the main drivers of type 2 diabetes, which is the leading cause of kidney failure worldwide. The damage begins long before symptoms appear. Imagine a coordinated assault on multiple fronts. This is what sugar and refined flour do inside your body. Front 1, blood sugar spikes. Every time you eat refined sugar or flour, white bread, pasta, cookies, soft drinks, the sugar enters your bloodstream rapidly. Your pancreas goes into overdrive, releasing insulin to manage the surge. If this happens repeatedly, your cells become resistant to insulin. Blood sugar remains chronically high, and your kidney filters, delicate as fine silk, start to stiffen and scar. This condition is called diabetic nephropathy, the fastest path to dialysis. Front 2, blood pressure rises. Sugar doesn't just impact diabetes, it raises blood pressure, even if you control your sodium intake. Higher blood pressure pushes forcefully against your kidney vessels, causing damage similar to water flowing through a high-pressure hose on delicate silk filters. Over time, these vessels become scarred and less efficient, accelerating kidney injury. Front 3. Silent inflammation. Sugar fuels low-grade, chronic inflammation that harms arteries throughout the body, including those in your kidneys. This invisible damage weakens your body's defense system, making the kidneys even more vulnerable to other threats. Front 4. Fat accumulation. Excess sugar that isn't burned turns into fat, contributing to obesity and fatty liver. These conditions further disrupt metabolism, increasing strain on kidneys and other organs. This is not just one attack, it is a multi-front assault that gradually erodes kidney function. So, what can you do to fight back? Knowledge is the first step. Understand that sugar hides under many names: high fructose corn syrup, dextrose, maltose, sucrose, and more. Reading labels becomes a critical habit. Second, eliminate the most obvious sources. Sugary drinks, sodas, industrial juices, iced teas are loaded with sugar. One may contain more than 10 teaspoons. Replace these with water, sparkling water with lemon or herbal infusions. This small swap drastically reduces your daily sugar load. Third, be cautious with low-fat products. Many remove fat and replace it with sugar to maintain flavor. Choose natural, minimally processed alternatives. Plain yogurt with fresh fruit is better than fruit-flavored yogurt full of added sugar. Fourth, swap white flour for whole grains. Whole grain bread, brown rice, rolled oats. The fiber slows sugar absorption, stabilizing blood sugar and reducing the burden on your kidneys. Finally, embrace whole foods: fruits, vegetables, legumes, lean meat, fish, eggs, and nuts. When your diet is centered on whole foods, sugar and refined flour virtually disappear, like clearing debris from a river, allowing the water to flow cleanly and freely. Breaking the chains of sugar is one of the most powerful acts of defense for your kidneys. Every small change, a glass of water instead of soda, a homemade meal instead of processed foods, a switch to whole grains, adds a wave of clean flow for your kidneys. Over time, these waves build a protective current, keeping your kidneys healthy and resilient. Remember, this is not about perfection overnight. It is about small, consistent changes. Each choice you make today to reduce sugar and refined flour is an investment in the long-term health of your kidneys. Your body will thank you, your energy will improve, and your risk of kidney disease will decrease dramatically. By understanding sugar and refined flour as the silent, multi-front attacker they are, you gain control. You can choose health over harm, knowledge over ignorance, and action over inaction. Your kidneys work tirelessly for you. Return the favor. We have now uncovered the 4 silent killers threatening your kidneys: a sedentary lifestyle, painkillers, hidden salt, and sugar with refined flour. At first glance, this may seem overwhelming. The truth is, these threats are powerful, insidious, and omnipresent. But here's the good news: every single one of them is within your control. You have the power to take action, to protect your kidneys, and to change the trajectory of your health. The first step is movement. Stand up, stretch, walk, repeat. Even small, consistent actions make a difference. Each time you stand after an hour of sitting, each 10-minute walk around your block, you create a wave of clean, flowing blood that nourishes your kidneys. Think back to the river analogy. Every step stirs the stagnant water, transforming it into a flowing river that washes away debris and toxins, keeping your kidney filters healthy and efficient. Small efforts compound over time, building a protective current that supports your entire body. Next, be mindful of medications. NSAIDs are powerful tools when used responsibly, but chronic, unsupervised use can silently damage your kidneys. Respect the pain signals your body sends. Don't mask them endlessly with pills. Instead, explore safer alternatives. Acetaminophen in correct doses, physical therapy, gentle stretching, heat and cold treatments, and mindful movement. Communicate openly with your healthcare provider about everything you take, including over-the-counter medications and supplements. Transparency gives your doctor the ability to guide you safely, protecting your kidneys while managing pain effectively. Diet is another cornerstone of empowerment. Hidden sodium and sugar are stealthy threats, infiltrating even the foods you assume are safe. Become a label detective. Learn to identify sodium and sugar in packaged foods, even in unexpected places. Cook more meals at home where you control the ingredients. Embrace natural flavorings, herbs, spices, lemon, and vinegar that add depth and taste without stressing your kidneys. Swap white flour for whole grains and focus on whole, unprocessed foods like fruits, vegetables, legumes, lean proteins, eggs, and nuts. Each thoughtful dietary choice is another wave of clean water flowing through your kidney filters, reducing stress and preserving function. Small, consistent changes are more effective than drastic, unsustainable overhauls. One home-cooked meal, one walk, one glass of water instead of soda, repeated day after day, builds a strong wall of defense around your kidneys. Each action compounds, strengthening your circulation, stabilizing blood pressure, and reducing metabolic stress. Every little step counts. Mindset matters too. Viewing kidney health as a set of daily choices rather than an abstract, distant concern transforms your approach. Knowledge, awareness, and action empower you. You become proactive, not reactive. Rather than waiting for symptoms to appear, you take charge, creating a life where kidney disease is not inevitable but preventable. This is the ultimate act of self-care, respecting your kidneys for the tireless work they perform every second of every day. Finally, remember the cumulative effect of your actions. Every choice, movement, diet, mindful medication use, adds a brick to your protective wall. Each decision reinforces kidney function, cardiovascular health, and metabolic stability. Over time, these bricks form a strong, resilient foundation for long-term health. Your kidneys, like a river returning to full flow, respond to care, attention, and consistent positive habits. Empowerment is about small, manageable actions compounded over time. Stand, move, walk, cook, read labels, communicate openly with your healthcare provider, and embrace whole foods. Every choice is a wave of clean water, every step is a protective shield, and every meal is an investment in your kidney health. This is how you reclaim control, how you shift from being a passive bystander to an active participant in your well-being. Remember, your kidneys work tirelessly for you. Return the favor. You have the tools, knowledge, and ability to protect them. Each small decision matters. Together, these actions form a robust defense against the silent poisons that threaten your health. You are in control, and your kidneys depend on you to make thoughtful, conscious choices every single day. Now we have reached the final part of our journey. We have explored the 4 silent killers threatening your kidneys: a sedentary lifestyle, overuse of painkillers, hidden sodium, and the destructive duo of sugar and refined flour. At first, this may seem overwhelming. It is a lot to take in. But the truth is, you have the power to take control, to reverse the risk, and to protect your kidneys starting today. Kidney disease does not have to be your destiny. Awareness is the first step, but action is what makes the difference. Stand up, move, walk, stretch. These small choices improve circulation, delivering fresh blood and oxygen to your kidneys. Reduce or carefully manage said use. Seek safer alternatives for pain management. Read food labels, cook at home, season with herbs and spices, reduce hidden sodium, and cut back on sugary drinks and refined grains. Every small action adds a wave of clean water flowing through your kidney filters, reinforcing their strength and resilience. Each choice you make is a brick in a protective wall around your kidneys. One home-cooked meal, one short walk, one glass of water instead of soda. Over time, these seemingly small decisions compound into powerful, life-changing habits. Think of it like maintaining a river. Each positive action clears the flow, washes away debris, and restores strength to the current. Your kidneys, like that river, respond to your care, becoming more efficient and robust over time. Now, let's talk about mindset. You are no longer a passive bystander in your health journey. You are empowered. Each decision, each conscious choice builds a foundation for long-term well-being. You are proactive, not reactive. Instead of waiting for symptoms to appear, you are taking control today, protecting your kidneys before problems become irreversible. This is the ultimate act of self-care and respect for your body. Sharing this knowledge is also vital. Send this information to your children, your spouse, friends, or anyone who could benefit. Life-saving knowledge is worthless if it doesn't circulate. Encourage others to make small, consistent changes that protect kidney health. Together, these actions create a healthier, more resilient community. If you want to continue receiving practical, clear, and reliable health guidance, subscribe to Health with Dr. D. Miller and turn on notifications. Stay engaged, leave a comment, and share your journey. What surprised you the most? Which change will you start implementing today? I read every comment to support this community and provide additional guidance wherever it is needed. Finally, remember this. Your kidneys work tirelessly for you every second of every day. They filter your blood, regulate your blood pressure, support your metabolism, and maintain overall health. All without complaint. Return the favor with conscious decisions. Stand, move, walk, choose wholesome foods, and manage medications responsibly. Protect your kidneys, and in turn, you protect your life. Your health story is in your hands. Every step, every choice, every mindful decision builds the path to kidney resilience. You are capable of making these changes, and each positive action strengthens not just your kidneys, but your overall health and vitality. Over time, these small habits accumulate, creating a life where kidney disease is not inevitable, but preventable. I am Dr. D. Miller, and I sincerely wish you a long, energetic, and healthy life. Take care of your kidneys and take care of yourself. Remember, every positive choice you make today echoes through your body, strengthening your organs, improving your energy, and enhancing your quality of life. Thank you for dedicating this time to your health. Together, we can protect your kidneys and build a brighter, healthier future. See you in the next video.